Christ Chapel, located in the city of Macon, Georgia, is a church that thinks outside the box. Their facility used to house an arena football team. Their membership exceeds 1,000 people, and they recently split their campus in two. To deliver their message to a congregation across two campuses, they chose Sony's technology, complemented by Sony's customer service.
To reach people in the world, to relate the gospel to them, without technology, you only reach just a few people. Sony has made the equipment not only easy to use for houses of worship to be able to reach people outside of the four walls of their church, but it's also the customer service, the dependability of the equipment. When you spend the kind of money that you spend in order to be able to do something high quality, to be able to show people that you really care about them through the production of what you're doing at your church, it's always good to know that you've got somebody backing you up, and Sony has done that. They've done that through not just the equipment that they make, through the dependability of that, but also with their customer service.
And Sony's anycast station system was one of the tools Christ Chapel chose to use.
The anycast station, actually I learned about it by being at NAB, was out there and was trying to figure out how we could shoot an SDI, being a church, and still stay within some type of a budget, which I know that every church has to deal with. In order to get high quality equipment, sometimes the budget doesn't allow you to do it. When I found the anycast, it allowed me to do everything that I could possibly imagine, not just at the time, but for the future. We were able to get it. They had SDI cards that we could put in it that we could use, and as well as being able to upgrade as we begin to go HD by putting in the HD SDI cards. We do have 3 Sony D50 cameras here that we run. They're SDI, and one of them is actually on a pan and tilt system so that it can be up close to the stage. It's funny, we do congregation reacts and close-ups of the band, and even close-ups of the baptismal tank when we do baptisms, and nobody even notices the camera even being there, which is great when you're in a church setting and you don't want the distraction, because the message is what matters, not the fact that you're shooting the video. We run everything here over Cat 5. Now the audio is over Cat 5. The lighting is over Cat 5. Almost everything we do now runs over Cat 5. We actually send our video to the anycast, from there also to the screens. So the anycast has been very, I guess, versatile in the things that we do here and in the future of our church. Like I said, in going HD, we're not going to have to change over. We'll just put the cards in, actually be able to use a lot more of the functions.
The streaming capability of the anycast station system allowed Christ Chapel to deliver their message in a unique way.
We've been able to stream our services live as well as archived for people to watch all during the week. We've created a whole audience on Sunday mornings that watches just over the internet, as well as podcasting and different things that we do. The anycast allows you, with just the push of one button, which once again is very user-friendly for your volunteers who might be serving at your church in the video department, to be able to just push that button and you're live, and you're also on video on demand for your viewers to be able to watch at any time. That's a great feature of the anycast and allows it to be very simple for you to use.
The ability to switch to high definition was one factor among many that made them lean even more towards the anycast station system.
I really feel that with the anycast, when I purchased it, I knew that it was going to be a piece of equipment that I kept for a long time, regardless of where the industry went, having to do with upgrading from standard def, to SDI to HD SDI and so on and so forth. I knew that it wasn't going to be something that I was going to have to replace in order to do those things. So we'll be able to take our D50s and move them to another location and upgrade to HD here at the main campus for being able to stream our services out to other campuses. We want to do it in as high quality as possible, being that it will be a live feed to other campuses. In doing that, we can get the BRC H700s and the pan and tilt systems that operate those cameras are very easy to use for volunteers. Being that it's used in a church, a lot of times you're not dealing with paid personnel or even very well trained personnel. A lot of times it's just volunteers who come in on a Sunday to operate the equipment, and it needs to be something that is very easy to use, very user-friendly, and Sony's done a very good job with the anycast as well as the BRC H700 and the control unit for that to make it easy to operate for anyone.